Hello everybody, if you're turning in live right now, this is a live view of a very crescent Venus through my telescope. We've only got a couple more weeks of viewing it, and it is an incredible sight right now through the telescope. After the next few weeks, Venus is going to be moving, I think, in between us and the sun, and then it'll be a target that'll be able to be seen in the early morning sky. But for our evening views of it, we're kind of winding that down, but it is bright, and this is even with a moon filter on, and it is looking incredible right now. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Appreciate it if you'd like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. This is just from my backyard. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. I'll answer those. We'll just spend a little bit of time checking out how Venus looks on this beautiful evening. Venus moving across the field of view here. It's been going through its different phases from our perspective for about 3 months now, starting as a smaller full sphere in terms of our view of it, and then slowly becoming larger and more crescent as it moves in between the orbit of us and the sun over the next few weeks. This view of it right here is at around 100 times magnification through my telescope. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. If you could like this video and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is, I think I said earlier, this is with a moon filter on, and even then it is just very, very bright. I'm really looking forward to this summer for the planets to come back into view at a normal hour. Jupiter, Saturn, and then Mars a little bit later in the summer or early fall. Should be some incredible views then. Oh, thank you very much, Paige. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the channel, and I appreciate your subscription. That's beautiful. We've had some storms come through today, but it cleared off, and it is going to be a beautiful view this evening. Beautiful night. Yeah, it almost looks like a miniature moon because of how crescent it was. Oh, thank you very much, Lauren. I appreciate that comment too. It's a beautiful, beautiful view. So yeah, it's even more crescent than it appears in the video. The video is kind of oversaturating it, but that's as dim as I can get it with the moon filter that I have. I live in the United States on the East Coast. I'm hoping to go out tomorrow morning and do my first attempt at viewing Comet Swan. I think I'll probably get up around 4 a.m. if the skies stay as clear as they are now to see if I can see it. This is Venus traveling through my eyepiece right now for those of you just logging in. Has anybody watching the stream right now been able to see Comet Swan yet? I got a report from someone out of California the past 2 days that have been able to see it. So I'm not expecting a big show, but it'll be nice to document another comet for sure. Is there any specific type of telescope that you're looking at right now? A refractor, a reflector from any companies? I have an Orion Dobsonian telescope that I've used for about 10 years. It's been a real nice one. Oh, thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Just a view of Venus going through my telescope in my backyard. Beautiful night for it. Brian, do you have a telescope that you use and anything you like to observe? Paige, what did you think of it? It's a pretty bright star, isn't it? Celestron's a really good company. If you'd like to send me any information on it or have any questions on it, just feel free to post in one of the videos and I could help you figure out which one might be a good one for you to buy. Yeah, I've got a number of Celestron eyepieces and a Celestron binoculars. They're good telescopes. Jupiter and Saturn are two of my favorites too, and this summer they're going to be really good sights, especially in June and July. Venus moving across the field here. Looks like a very small crescent moon. Crescent phase gets more and more intense over the next few weeks. It's an incredible sight to track it and to look at it day to day, night to night. It's incredible how much it is. $135 magnification will be pretty good depending on the size of the telescope for the planets, particularly Jupiter and Saturn. But again, feel free to send me any questions you have on it as a comment, post on a video or anything like that. I'd be more than welcome to help you out with it. But Jupiter and Saturn are my two favorites to look at as well. Probably even Jupiter more than Saturn. The cloud belts, the way the moons, it's like watching a small version of a solar system. It's incredible. Appreciate y'all joining this video. We've got a live view right now of Venus moving through the eyepiece, just kind of tracking it before it goes down the horizon for a little bit. If you've got any questions on anything or comments, please feel free to let me know. If you could like and share the video, I'd appreciate that too. So Venus's orbit right now is kind of taking it in between the sun and us. So right now Venus is getting larger every night, but it's becoming more of a crescent phase every night, which is why it's this weird thing where it's kind of getting brighter, but also is less and less of it showing. If we had been out here a month ago, it would have been looking like a half moon instead of a very crescent moon right here. The view you're seeing here is about 100 times magnification through the eyepiece that I'm using. Anytime. Thank you for the question. I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. That's excellent. If there's a way for you to share that with me, I'd really like to see that. That's really cool. They'll do those dances with each other every now and then. I think the moon, like you said, just recently went near Jupiter and Saturn, but it was pretty early in the morning that you had to be up to see that. No, my job is not actually related to astronomy, but astronomy has been a passion of mine for my entire life. I've had the YouTube channel now for almost 10 years, but I've really just started to post videos regularly this January. I had sporadically posted here or there once or twice a year, but I've enjoyed posting more content lately. I've been very excited by the views and subscriptions that have been coming through. So my job does not involve astronomy, but it definitely is my main hobby and interest outside of everything else in my life. Yeah, I've loved it since I was a kid. It's incredible, incredible everything we can see from our backyard with not even too expensive of a telescope or even a pair of binoculars. If you're just joining us, this is a live view from my backyard of Venus moving through the eyepiece at about 100 times magnification. Kind of following it as much as I can before it goes below the tree line. Might be streaming for a few more minutes here. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for your support of this channel, and I'm enjoying chatting with y'all, and let me know if you have any questions on anything. I bet that is an interesting experience. Being on a ship out at sea, that's probably quite a sight. Very, very different from most places on land where light pollution's a pretty big problem. Hey, you have a great night too. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Let me see if I can get any closer with this with a view. I'm gonna go see if I can switch out an eyepiece real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I think I'm gonna stop this feed and see if I can switch out the eyepiece. If it's a good view, I might come back live with it, but if not, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I appreciate you all watching. No, I've never been to an observatory, actually. We have not many near where I live, but that's something I've always wanted to experience. I'm sure that's an incredible thing. Thank you all for watching. If it works out with the other eyepiece, I might come back live. If not, we'll just leave it here. I'll do these sporadically, looking at especially the planets and moon, which work best for the telescope I have and how this works with it being live. But I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your support. If y'all could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. So I might see you in a few minutes, or that might be it for the night. But thank you all very much, and I appreciate you all watching. Take care.